What is up? Need for Speed Racers. It is I, your wheelman, AlexCornnut. I'm here today with Copium 11. Funded and supplied by our man Tetsu Kirasaki. He did a big donation a couple weeks ago and said, hey, we're doing this. And I was like, say less. I love money. Let's go. So it's his week this week. He is our big winner. He better be, because he had the Lakeside beef. He was competing for the overall crew record for a while on that track. And so when you pick the car and your track, and it's the one you used to hold the record on, you better win Copium. So it was close, though. He didn't have it in the bag, but it was a lot of fun. Copium itself, just running the track, was good. But when we were all running as a group one night, we ended up doing our own, like, let's do 100 laps on Lakeside. And then we got heat level 5 cops, and we crashed the server. And it was just absolute insanity this week. And it was a blast. So if you guys are not plugged into the Cornnut Crew, you need to. Even if you don't do Copium with us, you should really plug in and start hanging out. We got the Copium tournament coming up. That is a money prize tournament. So you can take home some serious dollars there. We're also going to be raising money for an orphanage during all the streams for that tournament. So it's an awesome, awesome opportunity to get plugged in with us, be part of a tournament. And regardless of how you think you're going to do in the tournament, you should still participate anyway, because we're doing it for the kids. Real talk. But I'll say less and show you more results. Let's go. Our winner, Tetsu Kirasaki, with a 120.08. I know he was trying really hard this week to get sub 120. He didn't quite hit it, but he got really, really close. In second place, a brand new name to the list is Griff Dequan, or Dequan, or something. I don't know how to pronounce it, but he gets second. And then our friend Ellie Sayer-Guitari in third place. Shout out to Ellie. Her GPU crapped out on her and her computer, and she went and bought a new one, and that didn't really fix the issue she had. So, like, we haven't seen her since, and she was really plugging into the crew, so we're going to miss her. Hopefully she gets her PC back together. In fourth place is Hakasuka UAE. This man has been supporting me so much, he's got his own livery. Big shout out to him. He's always doing donations, and he is funding me to help me do this, to bring it to you guys. So thanks to him from all of us. In fifth place and sixth place is Sir Profligate and Squid Plays. They could flip-flops. They were only off by 1/100th of a second between each other. It was super, super close. And then we've got Adam Urwisk and Victor Galas rounding out our split one. Very close racing there, but the super close race is Sir Profligate and Squid Plays. We move on to split 2. Our man Prio 007 is our winner with a 125.38, followed by HFF254Y L7JMK. That is the hand-hit keyboard originator of that name. He is in second, followed by Luscious DNF in third. Your boy is in fourth. I got a 125.69. Nice. And anytime I get a 0.69 if I'm running Copium, I just leave it. I could have bettered my time, I think, but it was a nice time, you know? And then Luscious, or Leia-licious, excuse me. Leia Sucks, running auto. She's right behind me. Didn't beat me, but she got close. I'm sure she tried. Following her up is Lord JCS, and then Ben DL, or his maiden name before he got married to EA was A617F99652099A41. And then rounding out that split is WRX_69. Nice. Split 2 was very close. There was only about 2 seconds to split up that whole split. And really very close racing. The closest race was truly between me and Leia. And she just didn't come through. But it's always fun. I love picking on her. Shout out to Prio and Leia and a handful of the other guys. We're out here. We're playing the Crew 2. We're grinding that. And so a lot of those guys are playing that with me these days. And I'm enjoying it. So if you have the Crew 2 on PC, squad up, come play. And if not, start grinding out your garage, because when Motorfest comes out, it will be crossplay and your cars come with you. So go get those cars. Split 3 is BPC or BP Club Sport. He is our winner with a 1:27.09. Followed up by Supples7, Sustag, that's a new name, Sussatag, Kebs 18, Miku Blade, Trampek 5779, Dragontron 95, and Yosef Mu or Ios Ifmu. Gonna round out our split 3. The closest race between anybody there was Sustag and Kebs. They were only off by about a tenth. It was very, very close for them, but everybody else was gapped evenly going down. But you'll see 1:27.09, 1:28.91. I mean, we got about 2 seconds that splits up all of split 3. And that rolls us right into split 4. Our winner is our man Scorps4 with a 1:28.91, followed up by Dan Palmer, Manchester United Football Club. The whole football club supports Dan Palmer. Trempek 5779, Midnight Blur, Mad 234269, Vastrap, Stale V, Ski 9, and Alt F4 our 0004. Stale V, Ski 9, and Alt F4 were very close. They were only separated by 2/100ths of a second, and so just a squirt of boost, and that separates those two guys right there. Very, very good racing, but you'll see 28.91 for split 4. 30.43 right there, so about a second and a half splits up that whole split. And that brings us to split 5, which is Meet Your Maker 44. He is our winner with a 1:30.43, followed up by Ethereum Mantis in second, Mean Cat 97 in third, and a new one, it's got to be Viper AK, absolutely. And then Epic Rilo and his son Mr. Rilo both compete each week. Mr. Rilo's 8. So shout out to that dude. Father and son coming and getting out here with us. I love that. Ricardo Patrice 77 running on a steering wheel. G Walahari 13 or G13. And then Mar 6998. All of those guys are running auto and steering wheels, and they're like, the amount of extra details I get out with Copium is a lot of fun, and I love seeing that. So split 5, really good race in there. Nothing, actually right here, 3/10 separate G-Way Hyar 13 and Ricardo Patrice. Just like I said, 3/100ths of a second splits those two guys up. They were really, really close. All right, we move on to split 6. Our winner is Jordy Jords X with a 1:33.48. We think he's on Xbox, but we really couldn't see in the screenshot, so who knows? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Followed by Forever Young. This man literally submitted his time 8 minutes before I started doing the video. He was late, but I still slid him in there because gotta get our man on the results if I have time. Matt C 2691, Felipe Black 84PL, Miku Nakano, J Hayes 401, and Valve 789. J Hayes, his screenshot was like a screenshot of his phone. Not even the picture itself. He sent it to me via email. I couldn't read it. I have no idea what platform he was on, so I know in my heart he was playing on his Wii. We move on to split 7. You'll see 33.48, 35.54. So once again, about 2 seconds splits these guys up. Close splits, guys. It was really good this week. We had a little less participation because Tetsu doesn't know how to pick a track in a car that's fun, but that's okay. We set that aside. Still, a lot of you guys participated, and I'm very thankful for all of you. Split 7, our winner is Tommy G14 with a 1:35.54, followed by DeBuster running an auto. Shout out to DeBuster. He is a streamer and a YouTube content creator. He makes the funnies, and he's jumped right in with both feet. I've co-streamed with him a little bit, so if you're looking for some other Need for Speed content that is more than just the builds, go give him a look. Followed by Inspirational in third, Bulky Boys 808, that's our man from Hawaii. HL7646 AV308. Don't know really what that dude's regular name is, but I'll learn it one of these days, and we'll get his birth name in there for us, maybe. Rigi Kajiro, Mad J Cessna, and Shirox 3. Shout out to Mad J. I pronounced his name wrong the very first week we did this, and he changed it to what I messed it up as. So I always love that. I got to give that man a shout out every time. Very close race in there. Once again, closest race out of that split was J Cessna and Shirox. 4 100ths separated them, and then also Inspirational and Bulky Boys 3 100ths separated them. So super close racing there in split 7. Now we start to get wild. Split 8, our winner is Keska Lexi with a 1:39.24, followed by Doug 666 Green, Tater Nuts, Sad Rose, and our youngest biggest fan, Mr. Rilo. And then that's going to break up our split 8. And then we've got the true legends. The people that don't give a shit about the time they set, as long as it's a long enough time for them to go get something to eat. Twice. And have a nap. Lex loves Lakeside. That is our man Lexar with a 22-22-22. I verified that screenshot myself. I don't know how many times it took him to get that, or if he just got really lucky. But that's the premium time this week in my heart. Smashed Trash 7859. He ran it in manual in reverse. He did the whole track in reverse and took his sweet time doing it. And he ran it with 42 minutes and 28 seconds, which is wild. And then our man Snail 1994, he sent me his screenshot, and where the time should be, there was a bunch of like fires and computers that were like on fire, and his PC caught fire apparently, but he submitted a time nonetheless, and I couldn't read his time because his PC was on fire. So it was really truly a special thing for him to do. Smash Trash also, he played on a Wii this week, so shout out to that dude. And then our man Splash the Orca, who seems to not give a shit what car we run for Copium. He's gonna do it in the Testarossa. He ran a 1:22.67 in the Testarossa on Lakeside, which is no small accomplishment. That is actually a really good time for that car on that track. So he ran an automatic. Ooh. I love Splash. His energy is what keeps me coming back to the crew, along with a lot of the other guys. All you guys keep me coming back, but it's always a pleasure to see Splash. So shout out to him for not caring what we're doing. He's doing it in the Rosa. All right, this week we had a total of, let me tab over one so you guys can see that. Cool. We had 28 PC players, 20 PS5 players, 15 Xbox players, and 2 mofos out there on the Wii, for a total of 65 participants. It is our lowest participation we've ever had for Copium. That's Tetsu's fault. I blame Tetsu. But the upcoming week is going to be better, I'm sure. It'll be a much longer track. It'll be a lot more fun to run. And the hint's been on screen the whole time, so if you can figure out what car that is, you're good. Shame on me. I did not get the screenshot done with Lexar before, or the thumbnail before it was time, so I do not have that to put on the YouTube members thing early, so I apologize, you guys. But that's just how things go, I guess. Outside of that, it's been a lot of fun. Guys, plug into the Cornnut Crew if you're not. Anybody on this list already is. If you're watching this and you don't participate with us, you got to get in there. I really want you guys to run in the Copium tournament. Looking for teams of 3, but trust in me, if you want to run and you don't have a team, I will find you people that you can race with that will be more than happy to be on your team. And regardless of how you finish, if the Cornnut Crew, which is we out here and we global, can hone our energy and put it all together and raise some money for some kids and put on the biggest tournament the Need for Speed Unbound's ever going to see, I think that's a true success. And so now's the time, you guys. Get plugged in, hop on the Discord, say hello, and let's turn this into something really special. It's going to be coming in August, so just a couple of weeks. Outside of that, that's me. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much, guys, for participating. I love all of you from the bottom to the top. Whether you're Splash the Orca, not paying attention to the rules, or not caring about the rules more like, or if your PC catches fire, or if your GPU craps out, or if you run the car and the track in reverse, or if you're Tetsu and you send a big donation so you can win. Everybody in between, you guys are awesome. Have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.